gentlemen, come on in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you just got done listening and talking and dialoguing with the mad one, you know what I'm saying? Keep your ears open, keep your mind open, because it's going to be more of the same. It's your boy, OGBigSam. The franchise will be joining us momentarily. You know what I'm saying? You had some things going on today. But hey, how's everybody doing? And as usual, hump day. You know what I'm saying? You're crossing over. It's a short week, y'all. You ain't got but 48 more hours, you know what I'm saying, for the weekend. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. We gonna get at a few things, man. We gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying? I saw I caught, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Ocho the other night, and he made some comments that I didn't agree with. We gonna get into that, you know what I'm saying, his declaration of OBJ. We're gonna try to sneak a Braves report off into this thing as well. And you know what I'm saying, then we're gonna get to the meat of the matter and, talk about this false hype, you know what I'm saying, being thrown out here for Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna go on and get to it. And chop it up, you know what I'm saying? And y'all do the normal, talk to me, tell me what you think, ask questions, all that good thing. So a couple of nights ago, like I said, I was watching, you know what I'm saying, Shannon Sharp and OchoaCinos nightcap. And Ocho said, he made a declaration about, you know what I'm saying, OBJ, when they were discussing him going to Miami. And Ocho said that 80% of, you know what I'm saying, of OBJ is better than 90% of what's out here in the league at receiver. I wholeheartedly disagree. I don't know what you've been watching, Ocho. Okay. I mean, he stayed hurt when he was in Cleveland. All right. You know what I'm saying? And he was a third and fourth option, you know what I'm saying, with the Rams. And he, you know what I'm saying, and shit, he was a third option in Baltimore. So as a third option, and he's just 80% of him. So you're saying as a third option, he's better than, the number one and number two options on most teams. And I don't agree with that at all. Because OBJ is not the player that he was. To say he 80%, you know what I'm saying, of him is better than 100% of what's out here in the NFL. That is as false as it can be. He is not what he was in New York. He is not. That guy is long gone. Okay, that guy he's long gone. There's just no way to even remotely believe that. And even Shannon Sharp was, you know what I'm saying, trying to get him to see that. Because in a contextualized situation, if you putting all this in context, because OBJ has not been a number one option since Cleveland. All right, he hasn't. And with some of what's with a lot of these guys, I mean, hey, dude, is he better than Justin Jefferson? No. Is he better than, the St. Brown brothers at just 80%? No. Bell, and Evans, Ayuk. You could roll off about 20 guys right now that are number one and number two options, and that as a third option, which he has been for the last 3 to 4 years, that no. No, 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 no. That is just blasphemous, honestly. It is. It is. That's just blasphemous. You know. I see everybody's starting to, slide off in here. I know some people are on your lunch breaks or some, doing whatever. Um, Gambria, Auntie was in here first and foremost at the pole position. Hey, how you doing? Gambria Monk, what's popping? What's happening? What's good? I hope everything's good with you on this Wednesday. Ghost Peppers, good to have you in here. George Texas, boy, what's happening? What's happening? 3:30. What's good? What's good? Let me see. In 3:30, I got you. Wait, let's see. Let's see. How much did, in my opinion, did the catch play into his hype? Okay, that question got to be about OBJ. Um, I mean, the catch made him a household name. I mean, he's made some spectacular catches. That being, what I'm saying, one of those. And like I said, he hasn't been he's that guy in New York is long gone. Okay, you have to remember now. He tore his whole joint in Cleveland. And then I mean, and then wait a minute, what's that? Wait a minute, no, he got that he got that he had that he got injured with the Rams. Somebody help me out if I'm wrong. Didn't he get hurt in Cleveland? You know what I'm saying? Didn't he get hurt in Cleveland? I'm trying to be factual here, you know what I'm saying, to make this point, you know what I mean? Because he hasn't been that guy that he was in New York, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, he really wasn't that guy, you know what I'm saying, that he was in New York in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes to the Rams. He gets hurt there on the playoff run, on the championship run, you know what I'm saying, on the Super Bowl run. All right. You know what I mean? And then he gets back and he goes to Baltimore, where he was a third option there. He wasn't the number one option in Baltimore. I mean, he got hot. They you know what I'm saying, they got hot with him late. You know what I mean? But he wasn't the number one option. And to say, like I said, I mean, he got much love. You cannot deny his talent, but he no longer has that speed. Now he's still one of the better route runners in this league, but to say that 80% of OBJ is better than 100% of what's out here as number one and number two options in the NFL is just straight up ignorant. It's just straight up ignorant. You know what I mean? I don't think it was really so much hype attached. You know what I'm saying? To him. He was an excellent and playmaking receiver coming out of LSU. And he was. And yeah, the catch, as it were, added to the lure of, Odell Beckham Jr. And that was in New York. That was in New York. The guy that was making those plays in New York, we haven't seen him since. You know what I'm saying? I understand you got much love for, your dog, your boy, your partner and all, but nah, man. No. That is absolutely false. That is absolutely false. You just cannot, you know what I'm saying? That's not even a realistic declaration. You know what I'm saying? It's not even realistic, bro. It's not. You saying OBJ? I mean, look, he's to be honest, going to Miami, bro. He's gonna be a fourth option. He's gonna be a fourth option. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that may be that may just possibly be, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm just saying if he's not getting, if he's not, you know what I'm saying, using and abusing third and fourth cornerbacks in this league, then I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, bro. We gotta pump the brakes, you know, on a lot of these, a lot of this like this, because that's just crazy. That just flat out crazy. You know what I'm saying? To say that. I mean, and he said it with some convictions. You know what I'm saying? He said it, you know, he said it with conviction. You know, and I was literally trying to argue Shannon Sharp down about it, and I was firmly, you know what I'm saying, with what Shannon Sharp was saying. But you can't say that with no context. In the context of the matter, he's been a third option, you know what I'm saying, on his last 3 stops. And to say he's better than 90 to 100% of what's out here at number 1 and number 2 option, stop. That's not even factual. And I know you, you know, the sad part is, you know, he strongly believes this. He really do. You know what I'm saying? It's just not even remotely, you know, conceivable to fix your face to say that. To say that, and it's just not. It's not true. There's no truth to it. Hell, when he blew his knee out with the round, man, you know that boy lost a step. No, he lost a step. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, and you know, he did some things in Baltimore. They got hot late in the season. You know, he did. You know, he got hot. You know what I mean? He didn't start. Started. You know, showing some flashes. But even then, he was a third option with them 2 young studs over there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, all right. Now he finna go down here to Miami with Jaden Waddle and Cheetah and that other young boy down there. Plus, you talking about being a 4th or 5th option? Because if he was still that Ocho, I'm just saying, if he was still that, why didn't Baltimore keep him? If he was still that, why didn't the Rams keep him? You know what I'm saying? I'm just let that sink in. You know, let that sink in. You know what I mean? You know, and as much as I hate to do it, but you know, the aforementioned, you know what I'm saying, public declaration, it deserves some memorabilia. You know, and that one gonna get Ocho as, you know, sports tea dummy of the week. I mean, you just come on, bro. That's just asinine. It's just asinine. It really is. You know what I'm saying? If you you know, you were saying, if you had almost said that, it called out a Keenan Allen, if you will, or Mike Evans, you know, you probably even D-Hop. You know, you could probably almost say that about them. I mean, because they're still actually doing it. They're still doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a receiver with hands like D-Hop since Torrey Holt. Okay, and that's saying a whole lot. You know, him, Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? Your boy over in Jamar Chase. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's just crazy to say that 80% healthy OBJ is better than 90 to 100% of what's out here at receiver in the NFL. Nah, bro. Nah. That's just not even that's not even palpable. That's not even conceivable. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. You know, um, you just cannot even you can't throw that out there like that and really really believe that. Hey, Maurice, what's good? Mucho, you're going to thank y'all guys for sliding on over, joining today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? In the chat, y'all tell me what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I'll expound a little bit. You know what I'm saying? From whatever y'all may think on it. Because that's just not that really makes no real sense. It really don't. You know what I mean? But as you see, in that as well, yeah, OBJ joining the Dolphins, and Diggs, joining the Ravens. I mean, not the Ravens. I'm sorry, the Texans are going to be two locker room drama watch situations. You know, you know what I mean? I know that it's just, I don't know. That's just crazy. What's up, Anthony? How's it going, man? How y'all doing? You know, it's just, if you're walking around here and of the mindset that OBJ is still what he was in New York, you've lost your mind. You lost your mind. He hasn't been that guy. Since New York. You know what I'm saying? He was on and off the field in Cleveland. Saw how that went. You know what I mean? And he ended up with the Rams. He got him a ring out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? I felt for him, blowing his joint out. You know what I'm saying? In the game, but you know what I'm saying. And then he goes, like I said, he goes to Baltimore, and he was the third option there. He was the third or fourth option there. You know what I'm saying? Because them two young studs and Andrews, you know what I'm saying, was getting the meat of what was all in there. Andrews went down, and that's when he started to eat late in the season. That's when he really started to eat. So, I'm just, man, that's just crazy. Anthony said, whoever said that they need to be drug tested because they own, yeah, OchoaCinos on the nightcap with Shannon Sharp. And they were discussing the move of him going, over there to Miami. And when Shannon was, talking about, where and how he's gonna fit in and the amount of targets that he may get, and being a third or possibly fourth option, and Ocho lost their mind, man. 80% of OBJ is better than 90 to 100% is what I hear. Number one, number two. I said, bro, you done lost your mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, he hasn't been that in New York. He really wasn't that in Cleveland. And we know he was a third to fourth, so definitely really a fourth or fifth option in Baltimore until Andrews got hurt. And he was a third or fourth option with the Rams. Come on, man. We gotta stop putting guys up on the pedestal from what they used to be. You know what I'm saying? When in current we know that they're not what they're used to be, man. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mucho said he's serviceable and injury prone. Yeah, I mean because if I'm like I said, I was trying to be correct about it earlier when I started out. Now, didn't he get hurt in Cleveland? I'm if I'm not mistaken, he got hurt in Cleveland. Okay, he blew his joint out in with the Rams. Um, I think yeah, for the most part, he was nip free with or was he or did he get hurt late in Baltimore? And yes, outside he was. You know what I'm saying? And he hasn't been in the top 10 receivers since New York. Since New York, man. Since New York. Since New York. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been that. Yeah, I mean, because I think he's literally been hurt everywhere he's been since New York. And it's a great situation in Miami, but to think he's gonna go in there and take targets away from Waddle or Cheetah or the other, come on, stop, man, stop, stop it, stop it. Just, put the bait down. You know what I'm saying? You know, put the glue bottle down. Just stop. Just stop it. Just stop it, because that is the new delusional. You know what I'm saying? To take that and say that out loud. You know, um, and that's where my mind and thought was on that. Um, okay, so I was right. He's been hurt every stop since New York. Since he left New York, he's been hurt every stop. Okay, right. All right. Um, Southside said, I think he led a couple of 1,000-yard seasons for the Browns, but that was it after that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, look, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the young man. You know what I'm saying? I love his game. You know what I mean? You know, and I respect his route running ability. All well and good and true. But he has lost 2 steps. He's still quick. You know what I'm saying? He's still quick. You know what I'm saying? But he's lost 2 steps. He's pretty much an underneath possession receiver at this particular point. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody just blow a coverage and he get that book wide open, you know what I'm saying? Like what happened in Baltimore. But nah, man, no, it's too much. There's too much talent out here, especially at the 1 and 2. On these teams. You know what I'm saying? At that spot. To say that he's that much better, 80% of him is that much better than, number 1 and number 2 spots in this league. Stop playing. Come on, Ocho. And I know deep down, not even you believe that. Even though you got the look you had on your face and how you acted about it, you know what I'm saying? So it probably says otherwise. But I mean, no, man. No. All right, we got 14 people watching this program. Hit the like button while you peeping behind the eyeball. Please. You know what I'm saying? And I'm struggling and striving and crawling, trying to get to 200 subs, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to OGN TV, man. And you know what I'm saying? Get this thing up and running and going, and you know what I'm saying? Because consistently palpable in the podcasting community. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Southside said, OG, now that is true. I think he's still one of the best blocking receivers in the league. Yeah. Dwayne said in 2015, Odell was super cold. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Sonya, how you doing? Appreciate you joining me, dear. Yeah, Mucho. That when he said it, man, I'm like, there got to be a punchline, but the punchline kept never came because he doubled down on it. I mean, it got kind of heated. It got kind of heated for real, straight up. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a chance. Go peep it out. Peep that show out. You know what I'm saying? Because it threw me. I'm like, and I got to thinking. I'm like, okay, Chase, this and that. You know, old boy in Minnesota and that group, the two young behemoths down in, you know what I'm saying, Houston. You know, the two youngsters over in Indy. That young boy in Tennessee, the two youngsters in Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? There's Drake here, and the young species that we just picked up. After that, then you got Cheetah and Waddle in New York. You got, oh man, it's just too many. It's too many top cats at that position. It's too much top tier talent at that position to say that guy in this state at only 80% of his health, you know what I'm saying, on the field is better than 90 to 100% of what's out here at number one and number two spots in the NFL. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? That's just we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. So, whew. Well. I really didn't plan on regurgitating this boy's name, but you know. You not on the field candidates are out here still, you know what I'm saying, uplifting false hero types, and Fields has helped nobody. All right. Not even himself. And because he gets out and throws a deep ball in non-coverage, if you will, 7-on-7, whatever, y'all are, this false hype, this fake hype. Y'all do realize he's on his last leg, okay, in Pittsburgh. All right. And the only way that he's gonna, prove that he wants to play these games, is, through practice in the film room and somebody in his circle need to tell him to stay away from the microphone. You know what I'm saying? And all he should be doing is getting reps, learning how to be a quarterback, talking to the coach, having, player coach meetings with his quarterback coach on a daily basis. That's what he should be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's going to need to be doing if he's going to have any chance on having a position on this team or anybody's team after this season coming up. Because let's face it, Russell Wilson is QB1 in Pittsburgh. All right. So in order to get him a deal, to get himself, as ready, or even prove the current narrative around him of him, to be non-existent, he has a lot of crawling to do. He has a lot of crawling to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and see, you know, people, y'all got to understand something too, along with this. There's more to a team than just a quarterback room, man. It is. I mean, because this is crazy. You got a backup quarterback here, and a got one that has 1 foot in the practice squad, 1 foot in the street, and they trended. They trended. At least once a week. One of these two young men are trending. Why is that? One hasn't played an NFL down, okay, and the other has played 4 years worth of NFL down with only 12 years, with only 12 wins out of how many games? 50. Out of 50. I'm just saying. I mean, so why is there so much adulation and love, you know, being shown to a guy that has 1 foot on the practice squad and one, you know what I'm saying, out the exit door? Why? Why is that? You know, somebody help me understand. Why is Justin not on the fields, who has 1 foot in the practice squad and 1 foot out the exit door, once a week, trendy? Why? I mean, if anything, that boy, he should be quiet as a church mouse, with a playbook in front of him, with a quarterback's coach and coordinator in front of him, you know what I'm saying, to learn how to be a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You know, how is it that we end up having to address this young man who, you know, got traded in a Family Dollar deal with a Dollar General discount? I'm just, why is he even relevant? Why? Why? What's good, Anthony White? You know what I'm saying? It just, Bernard, what's good? What's good? You know what I mean? You know, I'm trying to understand the mindset when we are constantly, you know, putting these false hero types, or, you know, these warrant types who are just, you know, right now carrying bags, bringing water, you know what I'm saying, running errands in the meantime, while, you know what I'm saying, they're studying their playbook in one case of MPJ, you know, but in the other case, like I said, Justin Fields has 1 foot on the practice squad and the other at the exit door, but yet and still there's constant conversation, you know what I'm saying, you know, of this man, especially in this fan base. I don't understand our addiction to want to uplift, like that it shows you he high garbage. And there's video documented evidence that shows you what his resume looks like. And we out here, you know, he could overtake Russell Wilson and take the starting job over there. Stop. Because as the 11th overall pick in that particular draft in the first round, what on his resume? I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, the way y'all carry him, you know what I'm saying, the way y'all shine his jockstrap, if he was that dude that y'all think he was, wouldn't he still be in Chicago? If he was that dude that y'all you know, hold him on this pedestal to be, why wasn't there 31 other teams lined up to make a blockbuster deal to get him? So why all the Why all the false petrified hype? Why all the undeserving love when this man has done absolutely nothing in this league except drag an organization down? Y'all are really out here, with this, you know what I'm saying, undeserving hype and adulation for a guy that went to ownership on the coaching staff that was trying to make him a better quarterback. Why are y'all relevantly keeping this man name relevant when he was out and that Division II backup quarterback won them 2 games in his absence, and he was standing behind everybody doing the the post-game press conference with his arm folded back there pouting? Why are y'all giving that dude relevancy? Why? There is nothing on his resume that it says he's deserving of, hype, hope, love, and admiration. It is nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, and y'all, we got a whole situation, a productive situation here and around. That's not getting. Yeah, and this is crazy. And this is I mean, when I'm seeing this through Facebook, what I'm saying, and Twitter. I'm trying to understand, what has he deserve? What has he done to deserve all this admiration and such? Okay. All right. Why is my joint not acting right? Okay. All right. Anthony says 31 teams in the NFL didn't want Justin Fields. 9 of those teams needed a quarterback and still didn't pick him up this year. Justin Fields was traded for a 6th-round pick. Stop with the Justin Fields. Like, I guess it sounds better when you say it, bro. Because I've been saying that exact same thing. The exact same thing. From the moment the Chicago Bears made it known that Justin Fields was up for trade, we're taking all offers. And the phone did not ring. For weeks, the phone did not ring. For weeks. And like Anthony said, 9 of those 31 teams needed a quarterback. Bruh, Sam Howell and Desmond Ridder got more value in their trades than Justin Fields. Let that sink in. Why y'all still out here trying to put this ball on a pedestal and hype him up and think he... Desmond Ridder and Sam Howell got value back in their deals for their prospective teams, while Justin Fields was in a Family Dollar trade with a Dollar General discount. It was a 11th overall 1st-round pick. You got traded for a 6th round. You got traded for a 6. Nigga, come on, y'all. Let that settle into your brain. An 11th overall pick in the 1st round in the draft when he came out 4 years ago. 11th overall, and you get traded in your contract year for a 6th round pick. 6. Now you want to talk about adding an extra set of nails to the coffin. I mean, bro, it was 31 teams, 9 of which needed quarterback, and nobody dialed the Chicago Bears until the witching hour when Mike Tomlin had to come to the rescue of another troubled quarterback. For a 6th round pick. This is his last stop, ladies and gentlemen. And if he doesn't embrace what his role is right now as having to prove he wants to play football, having to prove he wants to be on the team, having to prove that he can lead a unit, having to prove that he can learn how to play quarterback, Justin Fields can be out of the league after this season. And y'all are out here trying to hype him up, show him love that he hasn't earned. 12 wins in 4 years? Come on, man. Come on now. About whatever. What's good, man? What's good? Appreciate you for joining. Yeah, and even that 6th round pick is an L for them. For them, could find a decent player with that. Yup. Sam Howard got. I think he got. Matter of fact, I think Sam Howard got traded for 2 picks. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know which one of my statisticians was in here. Somebody said he better be lucky Mike picked him up in the Steelers because he would be a free agent more than likely right now. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And people don't seem to get the relevancy of the situation. You know. I mean, because look, I said that to start out with, but I said to myself that I wasn't going to, speak on him, until the outcome of the Steelers situation. But, the little video clip of him throwing, the 70, 80-yard bomb in practice, and all of a sudden there was a wave of, him, he practicing like that. He could take the job away from Russell Wilson. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. They traded a 6th round pick for that boy. You really think a $Family Dollar discount traded player is gonna start in front of a future Hall of Famer, quarterback in Russell Wilson? Stop, man. Stop smoking that woo-woo, bruh. Stop it. You see, Sam Howell is starting this year, I believe. No, he's not in Washington. He's not in Washington. Sam Howell got traded. I can't remember where, but he got traded. He got traded from Washington. Okay. And it was, significant value what they got back for him. They got some picks back for him. If I'm not mistaken. I think they got 2 picks back for Sam Howell. It's just I just don't understand the mindset of putting love, adulation, and the hype train behind the guy that got traded for a 6th round pick. You know, out of a quarterback class now that some of you all were saying was the best quarterback class ever. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 But yeah, he got drafted by Washington. But they dealt him away. And I'm trying to remember. I know he got traded for some picks. He and Desmond Ritter both got traded for, third, I think third and 4th round pick, what I'm saying, value. You know, um, you know what I'm saying? Because that was when I did that show back then on that very situation. The whole 31 other teams weren't lining up to make deals for Justin Fields, and the fact that just that Sam Howell and Desmond Ritter got value back for the team that traded them, and he's sitting and no one is lining up to, what I'm saying, to trade for this guy. You know, yeah, yeah. They dumb as hell. That 83 class was the best ever. Closest I've seen was the '05, and you just might be right there about whatever you might have swung a humdinger then. Yeah, that class there, Anthony, that class there. Yeah, that Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, uh, who that class there, that 20 that 2020 class. Yeah, that I think that what is that 2020 class? Yeah, they yeah, that whole monotony. and you know what I mean? That just did not that didn't age well. That declaration for that draft class didn't age well at all. You know, look, I just figured that I'd share a few things that was on my mind about, what I'm saying, those particular two situations, OBJ, what I'm saying, and Justin Fields. Hey, we, try to put some, info and explain our takes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody's not going to agree on anything. And we can dialogue and debate it. We all for it. It's just, some things just have to make sense. But I said Sam Howell. That's it. Damn, how us now the yeah. Is Seattle? Is it Seattle where he got traded to? Mucho Grande. Kenny Pickett demanded the trade when Russell Wilson signed a 1 year deal. Yeah, they got it, and they didn't waste time getting him up out of there too. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy with the move. I mean, and I kind of sort of don't blame him. You know what I'm saying, done all you did to get that team, help get that team to the playoff, and then they find, what I'm saying, bring in someone else. So he decided to, wanted to be out of there. Hold on just one moment, people. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Still on the job site. But yeah, no, he's not. He's not. You know what I'm saying? Pickett is not in Pittsburgh no more. You know what I'm saying? When they signed Russell Wilson, he immediately made a trade demand. You know, so and they obliged him. And they obliged him. Yeah, they obliged him. You know, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad for you all, you know what I'm saying, tuning in today. I hope that the tea for the day was good. Like I said, 17 eyes looking on, you know what I'm saying? While you looking, hit the like button. Let's get 17 likes. And you know what I'm saying? If the topics were interestingly enough and you want to enjoy more, subscribe to your boy, OG Big Sam. OGN TV is the channel. Mad Mike Network is the label. This is what we do, how we do it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, hey, hump day. I hope I fed you with, you know what I'm saying, some good conversation. Um, if you were sleeping up under a rock, of course, the Atlanta Braves are going to be without Acuna for the duration of the season, the rest of the season. Um, keep them in your hearts and prayers. Uh, you know, but we have, 6 other MVP candidates in his lineup. So next man up. And that there would be your Wicked Wednesday sports tea for the week, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Where we got in at. I hope the conversation and the content was good for you. Um, uh, see, Wednesday is Wednesday. Y'all be tuning in tonight. You know what I'm saying? The heavy hitters gonna be doing their thing tonight. You'll see me again on Friday. Falcon Friday High Noon Madness. Saying promo that for y'all so y'all know what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Put the topics for that. And hey, like I always say, you got to keep it real. You got to keep it A. You got to keep it dirty. And most importantly, you have to keep it real with yourself. Make your next choice your best choice. And that's how we gonna do that right now. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, you know what I'm saying, week in and week out, you know what I'm saying, these shows that I do for you all. And hey, hump day, OG Big Sam, the historical showstopper, and I'm out.